Welcome back. Well, one day back in Parliament, and there's some good copy, as they say in the classics, coming out of the New Look coalition, already starting to show a few cracks. Michael McCormack backing Barnaby Joyce's private members' bill to repeal net zero, causing a little bit of a headache for Susan Lee. Joining us to discuss today's headlines, Independent MP Sophie Scamps and National Senator Matt Canavan. Good morning, guys. Nice to see you. Matty, net zero is as good as dead for the Nats. How's that going to go down with the Libs?
Well, Carl, ultimately we've got to make the right decisions for the country. As I've said since the election, our country's being smashed by net zero. Electricity prices are up 31% since we signed up to it. Gas prices up 40%. It's about time we have this debate. And when we have that debate, our focus in the Nationals Party, I think for all political parties, should be about saving our country, not saving our party or saving our coalition. We should have had this debate in the joint coalition party room years ago. But we shot first, and now we're asking questions later. But it's never too late to make the right decision for Australia.
So be damned with the coalition then.
Well, it's not about that at all. Look, I'd like to have the debate. I'd like to get the Liberals on board as well. That would be the ultimate game.
How are they going to win inner city seats?
I'm not so sure about that, Carl.
Really?
I mean, there are plenty of Liberals that are against net zero as well. As I say, why don't we have the debate? We've never debated it in the joint party room. It's a major issue. It's a proposal to fundamentally change how we make power, how we make food, how we transport things around the country in a generation. And it's doing enormous damage to every country that's trying to pursue it. They're losing their industry, they're losing their jobs, we are losing our jobs, we're losing our industries. It's about time we end it.
You're emphatic, and you have been for some time. Sophie, how do you view that one from the sidelines with popcorn?
Oh, look, I think they're completely out of touch with the Australian people and science, and they're keen to take us back to the 20th century. Climate Council has put out a report this morning saying that we need a strong 2035 target to protect Australians from harm, but also to open up those economic opportunities that will benefit the regions, things like green metals and things like that. So it's really important we don't take our country back, but we continue moving forward. And the way forward is renewable energy, and we know that renewable energy is cheaper. The debate has been had for decades now. The country has moved on, and I think these guys, you know, they need to get with the program.
I mean, how did the Libs, just quickly, how did the Libs possibly win seats in the inner city, teal seats and independent seats, with abolishing net zero?
Well, Carl, ever since the Liberals signed up to net zero emissions, they've taken that to 2 elections. We have, as a coalition, taken it to 2 elections. They've lost 34 seats. So it's not working.
So
maybe it's about time to try a different approach. And in terms of what Sophie said, look, take me back to the 1990s. It was only 25 years ago. Back then we had the cheapest power price in the world.
Yeah.
We had manufacturing going strong in this country. Young people could afford a home. People could afford their power bills. It doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to that period before net zero, cause everything to go really bad in this country?
Given all of that, and given David Littleproud's support of it, how long does he have?
Look, for me, as always, Carl, has never been about leadership. When I ran against David Littleproud for leader, it was all about, for me, putting this net zero issue on the table. Likewise, I don't care who leads the party. I care about what we do for the Australian people. And I think we should be focused on them for a change. We should be putting Australia first. We should be using our energy resources rather than exporting them to the world so they can have cheaper power prices than us. How insane is that? That's what I'm focused on, Carl. I do not care who leads the Nationals Party, the country, as long as they're doing the right thing.
Well, if that's not a nail in the coffin, I don't know what is. What do you think about that, So?
Look, it's going to be interesting to watch. As you said, I'm an onlooker on this one, but I agree with Matt on one thing that he said there, and that is giving away our resources cheaply to other countries while we pay higher prices. We need to do something about the way that we tax our gas in this country and the way we use our gas in this country.
Okay, just before we go, Ailey France, last night, her maiden speech. Let's have a listen.
Behind the curtain, I was grieving and desperately wanting to hold my son Henry. He told me many times that this election was my time. He was convinced I would win and said a number of times, "Don't make me the excuse for you not doing important things."
It's a beautiful speech, Sophie. She's a remarkable journey, isn't it, from to Canberra?
It absolutely is, and it was incredibly humbling to be in the House while she gave that speech, and there wasn't a dry eye, and I think we could probably say that she is the personification of strength when she spoke about her son Henry and his courage and, you know, the last weeks with him as well. But she was very, very humble in acknowledging all the people along her life's journey that have given her support and kindness, and said that she also wants to lead in a way that represents kindness, strength, caring, all those types of things. So it was a wonderful speech.
Powerful words. Good on you guys. Appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. Sarah.
Thank you, Carl. Well, the Today